All right, so one thing that we actually asked the boys to do a little bit of homework, and it was to throw it back to our school reports.
Yeah.
And like parent teacher. Did everybody had parent teacher day, right? That was a thing.
Yeah.
Parents' evening.
Parents yeah, that was it. But I feel like shit. Do you wanna start on yours?
I swear I don't have. I've got one here from when I was in year 8. It's got that on my grades and shit on it. Like,
What did you get?
so I don't really remember it being like this, but like it's in numbers and not like A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
Which is
Wait,
So
that was below. That was the years below me got that.
I was I'm a bit confused. I remember being
You're
like
thinking the
A's,
new
B's,
GCSE grade system.
Yeah,
But the actual one Chip's looking at will be the effort grades.
Yeah, so obviously
one being the best.
Is it effort grade?
Yeah, effort or
No, it
attainment.
says
I don't know.
level and effort here. So like effort, Spanish, low. Cause for concern on behavior. Yeah, and then this, okay, I'll read out a little note I've got here. He is willing to express personal views, but could be more thoughtful and sensitive to the views of others.
Like nothing has changed there. Yeah, what else you get?
I mean, I've got like...
I want to know like your grades. Were you a smart kid?
See, the thing is, it doesn't tell me my grades. Like I say, it's got the numbers on it. So what was that? Spanish 4B. That must be bad.
Yeah, so I think 5 is the worst. 1 is like...
Nah, I think it's the other way around because my good classes like drama and maths are 5A and 5B, and those would have been my better scores.
Okay.
Because I preferred them and I remember doing well in them. 4 seems bad. Geography 4. Art 4C.
But I reckon 4C is a stinker.
That's my lowest one on here. My lowest one's art 4C and Spanish 4B. Religious studies 4B.
You got any comments about like your behavior?
You know what's crazy though? My religious studies says I had excellent behavior.
See what I mean? Maybe low key like you were...
Nah, I don't remember it being like that. That's for sure.
Wait, Chip, you said your best subject was drama and you got a 5A.
Yep.
That surely is your effort grade is the number.
Yeah.
So
and then it's 5 good.
So
or
that's
1's
actually
good.
like really weird. That means you're doing really well, but not doing not trying. That's what that means.
In what? Drama?
Oh, so you think like 1A would be the best?
1A would be the best, and
like loads of effort,
5D or E, whatever, be the worst.
So but there's no way a teacher would give you like low effort and think. I reckon 5's the best.
Nah, but if you're just finessing every like test or anything,
to be fair, it does say
care.
mathematics 5A, effort low.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, probably.
So I don't really know what that means. Come on, boys. I was different back then.
Well, how old were you? How old is
Year 8, man. I must have... In year 8, like, you're a little shit, aren't you? Like, you're like fucking... How old are you? 13? You're just messing around. I mean, to be fair, I'm still messing around, but... You know, I'm messing around with purpose now.
I had a report from my... not primary school. Like this is like reception or year 2.
Yep.
Is it Harry? I feel like if teachers were honest, they'd slate you, but I think they have to like paint you in a good light to make your parents happy. So I think these aren't quite. I don't know. Not.
Were you a teacher's favorite?
No. No. Well, they didn't hate me. I think some of them kind of liked me, but like I wasn't a great student.
Yeah.
Harry's achieved a great deal in a very short time at school. He's made fantastic progress in reading and is already starting to write.
Wow.
Go on, so old.
At the age of 15 as well. That is great.
You were writing it.
Harry responds well to a challenge. Unfortunately, his enthusiasm sometimes turns into overexcitability, and Harry needs a calm environment to quell his natural exuberance. He gets on well with other children, but they have been known to show a lot of patience with him, and he needs to be careful not to offend or hurt children of a more sensitive nature. However, he has a kind heart, and I wish him well.
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah, it could be worse. Yeah.
I actually, do you know what's weird? I feel like that's just still you.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Like, gets excited about certain things and like really fucking excited. But then, you know.
I've been cooked off a Spanish teacher here, 2007. I am disappointed by the level of commitment Joshua has shown in this subject. He can participate well when he puts his mind to it, but this is rarely the case.
All right, here, I have one, yeah? I got into a scrap at school.
Oh.
All right. And this was the thing that got sent to my mum. It was a letter to my mum.
Oh, no.
I'm going to read through it all. So just bear with me. By the way, so this was when I went to school in Russia. And
Sorry? Russia?
It was grades. So I was in grade 8. Yeah, I think it was in grade 8. Yeah, grade 8 seems right.
Wait, let's do a little translation for the English students.
Maybe, I don't know. Was it
In
grade 8?
UK.
I don't know if it could have been. No. 5th grade. 5th grade. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So you're probably like
I'm young. I'm like 10.
Yeah.
10. Anyways, all right. So, dear Mr. and Mrs. Airy, this is when they were still together. Unfortunately, I'm writing to inform you that yesterday your son, Callum, was involved in a physical fight on the playground. As is the case whenever students are sent to the office, the visit has 2 goals. Part of the conversation is there that there'll be consequences appropriate to their actions, and the second part is about reflecting on our actions and what we should do next time. At the first meeting, I spoke with all the boys who were involved, explaining to them everyone will receive consequences because fighting is not allowed in school. I then met with the boys individually to get their perspective on what they did wrong, the order of events and how it started, and who they hit. I spoke with the last boy at 3:25. Yo, this shit's like fucking serious. Time stamped. And said we would continue our conversation next morning, blah, blah, blah. All right, originally, 4th and 5th graders were playing tackle in the snow together, being rough on purpose. Well, this sounds kind of weird. This turned into a fight. After lunch, several 5th graders continued the incident. Several 5th graders intentionally invaded the space of a few 4th graders to annoy them. They knew that this would incite their anger. The 5th graders also teased the 4th graders.
How do they? This is all like they've figured this out from like testimonials. And stuff.
A proper investigation was done here. The 5th graders then continued, and some 4th graders joined in to defend their friends. In the end, 10 boys were physically fighting.
Jesus,
bro, this was a brawl.
Do you remember this?
Nah, I didn't. I had to message my mum like, what exactly happened? Anyways, here we go. Callum entered the fight.
Tagged in.
Callum entered the fight after the first recess and joined in when he saw what was going on. He admitted to hitting 2 fellow students and throwing snow. He told one 4th grade boy that nothing would be held against him if he walked away. While Callum did try and stop the fight, he did still join in. I think that's pretty good. I've wrote in and I've said, look, if you just stop right now, it's a wrap.
You hit people, like you hit people.
No,
Yeah. But then he obviously said, no, I don't care. And so
I think you told him like, if you walk away right now, I'm not gonna spark you up.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
and so he didn't
step
walk
away now, or else you're gonna feel it, pal.
Yeah.
But you would have been speaking in like Russian, like.
No,
nah, this was an international school.
What was that impression, bro?
Oi, if the kid was Russian, I swear I would have never.
Can someone give me like a little bit of Russian? How does Russian sound? Hushing now.
I don't know how to.
That's way off. Am I off?
Yeah.
Can I hear a bit of
Hello,
Russian?
my friend.
Nah, that's in English though. How does actual
I
Russian?
don't know any Russian.
Anyone know any? Like hello or anything?
Bliat, something like that.
Well, nyet is no.
Yeah, we know.
Now we're talking.
Nyet is no. Like pожалуйста, I think it's like please.
Oh yeah, now it's coming back to me. I'm thinking about
Da
movies now.
is yes.
Like a little movie where that.
Gulag.
Nice, bro.
Does that mean prison, yeah?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
bro, like, come on, we all play Warzone. All right, and then here's my consequences. Here, as a result of your son's actions, he will miss 1 full week of recess, which is a grand total of 10 recesses in all.
Damn, man.
He will participate in a group session with Miss Hicks on fighting, choices, and getting along, and he will reflect on ways to be a positive leader on the playground. Furthermore, if your son is involved in another fight at school, he will be suspended.
Wow.
You must have got a scolding off your mum when you got home.
No, I asked. Oh, actually, after that, I messaged my mum. I was like, I don't really remember this. Were you this? She said no. I think it was just a massive scrap, but I remember being secretly proud.
Oh,
What?
Come on. Do you think you would be proud if like?
Maybe.
If they did well, if I heard my son lost the fight, I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, so she probably just like happy that you didn't lose, and it sounded like.
Well, no, but you sound like a mediator in the thing. You don't sound like a.
I wasn't an instigator.
Yeah, you weren't the worst in that. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, she said she was secretly proud. I think you would be like low key a little bit proud of your kid if he stood up for himself for sure.
I think I'd be getting battered in your situation there, man. I think I'd get pieced up differently.
I mean, I was a small guy. I don't know what. Yeah. But yeah, that was my consequence. What about you? What did you have?
It's nowhere near as fucking fun as that.
No. That was just an incident.
Yeah, I ain't got anything else, man. I'm sure there was some dumb shit, but couldn't find it.
Mine said, while Harry's evidently an intelligent student, there are far too many comments in this report that make reference to his lack of focus or concentration. He is a charming and he is a charming and likable young man with a sense of humour, and this may be his saving grace. But he now must learn the value of applying himself for the benefit of him and his fellow students.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that's a really.
That was good. You sounded nice about that.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But you're right. The way all these comments
They phrase it
go,
so nicely. Like,
No, they start with like the bad shit, and then it goes, but he is a lovely boy, and I'm sure with a bit of work he'll be a wonderful student.
Bookending it.
Yeah. I only have one of my results here, and one of my results, there was actually a class again in 5th grade, podcasting. Oh, so there was a podcasting class.
Whoa.
I could take podcasting.
Buddy was on it from early.
And my result in quarter 1 and quarter 2 was AA. Zero absences, 0 tardies. Respect to podcasting. Tardy is being late.
Oh, I was thinking it was a
moment.
0 outbursts.
It's hard as 40.
All right.
Well, okay.
Yeah. What about you, Prod? You got anything?
I do, yeah. Ooh. So one of, again, religious studies.
Started chanting Chelsea in the middle
Callum
of
is a very vocal member of the class who has a lot of good ideas to share, but he needs to listen to the others a little bit more as he occasionally misses some very good ideas. So basically saying shut up.
Mayor of Yapperville from earlier.
Yeah, you just saying that is all waffle.
DT, I got a D4. He said, Callum really struggles to behave in the relative freedom of this practical subject. I'm hoping that the group project will give him a chance to develop and improve his behaviour. So essentially, because we were just wandering around a little workshop, he didn't trust me.
Because you weren't complying to his paedophile ways.
Exactly. He
must be taught a lesson. He's a naughty boy.
So like, we used to have these workstations, yeah, and he used to walk behind like the girls and like press up against them. It was crazy.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey? What?
Yeah.
What job
In
role's that?
school?
And you start lean over you. Even the boys used to lean over and like sort of grab your wood, like not that wood, but like
Your
saw in the
DT
wood in the vice.
What the fuck is going on?
It's
at your
crazy.
school, pal?
Some countryside shit.
Did anyone in school have like a scandal?
There was there was like Facebook scandals. There was like a girl that like shoved a banana up her vagina.
Was that in your school?
That was like on one of the in one of the neighboring Oldham schools, and like it just went round, and it was just all over Facebook.
There's always
she kind of became a little bit like online famous because of it, though. And like became like had a lot of Facebook followers or whatever it was, like going on to Bebo and shit like that.